Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly love reading. What's going on this week for you in terms of love? The King of Swords, Judgment. So these are really positive cards here. And I can't sleep at night because I'm worried about our connection. How do we make it work? I can't get you out of my head. Can we start over, all over again, is what it's meant to say. This is like the first edition of this card. You know, I just got them printed to test them out. And that's a spelling error. So it's meant to say, can we start all over again? No one will ever love me like you do, and no one will ever love you like I do. And finally we have, I became obsessed with you and it scared me. And then we'll look at the other messages in the bag a bit later as well. So this deck, this set of cards is really positive in terms of, will they reach out, will they make a move on you? I feel they definitely will, especially as we start off with the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new beginning. There's the Magician as well. So the Wands is about goals, aspirations, and taking action on those. It's about manifestation. The Magician is the master manifester. Six of Cups is someone from your past is returning to your life. It's a reconciliation of soulmates. You could have even shared past lives with each other, and you're coming back into harmony in this lifetime. 6 is the number of love. King of Swords is showing that this person has come into balance within themselves, and the King of Swords is all about them expressing their truth, aligning, embodying their authenticity and being authentic with you. It's also about communication. So yeah, reaching out. Judgment. This is all about this person has looked in the mirror. They've been honest with themselves. For some of you, there was a separation, and that caused time and space away from each other for this person to see things more clearly. And perhaps in the past, for some of you, you may have been the one that was trying to make things work, and this person may have been in a place of resistance. But now you've pulled back. Now that you're concentrating on your own life, it's allowing this person to truly feel their desires and really understand what they really want. And I feel this has also contributed a lot to them feeling this desire to really be true to themselves, really look in the mirror and ask. They've had time to ask themselves what really brings them meaning in their life, and it's your connection brings them really deep meaning. And they're realizing, or they have realized now, the importance of you and your connection and all that meaning it brings to their life. So the Judgment is all about them listening to this higher calling, because I definitely feel your soulmates. Some of you could be twin flames. Ultimately, you know, don't get attached to labels. It's about the experience. Sometimes if we get attached to labels, it can cause attachment or things like that. So Judgment, hearing the soul calling, rising up, seeing the truth. They've made that final judgment. They've made that final decision. They see things clearly. They see that this connection is like a bridge to the divine. Through you and through the connection, this person is really feeling much more connected to the soul family, to the divine, to the universe, to their spirituality, to God, you know, whatever you want to call it. They feel much more connected, awake, and they're becoming much more aligned with their true self, their soul identity, you know, the part of themselves which stays the same within every incarnation, their true core identity. So I can't sleep at night because I'm worried about our connection. How do we make it work? So yeah, this person has had some sleepless nights. They are anxious. They are trying to figure out the next move forward, how to communicate to you, how to reach out, what to say, especially if there has been some difficulties in the past or something that which created a separation. They're worried about how things are going to work out. They're really, really feeling this deep connection with the divine. And what I'm sensing is they have this faith, or they just have this inner knowing that the universe is helping guide you both together at the right time. Your soul family is helping you both on this path of enlightenment and your connection, your relationship. They feel like the divine is protecting your relationship. They feel like there is divine timing, and so they do trust that in their heart. But as you probably know, sometimes we can have these doubts or worries in our mind, or overthinking things. So that, that can kind of cause us to want to take control a bit more. So this person, they're trying to trust and surrender, and they do deep down, but they're kind of trying to figure out what's supposed to happen next, or if they're supposed to take action and reach out. But this person has been doing a lot of inner work within themselves. The Magician is all about that self-mastery. They've mastered the wands, the cups, the swords, and the pentacles kind of energies within themselves. And there's the infinity symbol. It's like a hair clip in this deck. So this person has found balance within themselves. You may have been working really hard and found balance within yourself as well. And so that's what's leading to the Six of Cups. Two balanced individuals coming into alignment. Both of you know your worth a lot more than what you used to in this connection. You both know that you deserve love, happiness, the best kind of thing. Whereas there was a lot of doubts in the past to do with that, or not feeling good enough basically. But you're both in a much more stable place within yourselves, and it's leading to this alignment, to this Six of Cups. Someone from your past returning to your life, the reconciliation of soulmates. It's interesting that there's two cups in the middle here. That reminds you of the Two of Cups card, which is the balanced, happy relationship. And you had chosen this card here, and this is the Three of Cups, which is about that reconciliation. And look, the cherub it's almost like lightning bolts. The wine looks like lightning bolts. So the divine is definitely watching over your connection. So I can't get you out of my head. They're thinking about you a lot. They're having those sleepless nights, like I said. Can we start all over again? So yeah, there is this sense that things were a bit of a mess in the past. Fear was getting the better of one or both of you. So decisions were made based on fear. There may have been a roller coaster in the past. There may have been heartbreak in the past, or tower moments, and this person just wants to start all over because now they have this realization, they've had this epiphany about your connection and what it truly means to them. And so they wish they could kind of start over with the knowledge that they have now, because I do feel like they have some regrets about things that have happened in the past. No one will ever love me like you do, and no one will ever love you like I do. So what I'm sensing for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, this person may have had a relationship with someone else. They may have walked away to be with someone else, and they're realizing that no one will ever love them like you do. And they're realizing that it's not the same with other people. It may have seemed kind of easier at the time to be with someone else because it was less complicated. There was less like intensity in the other connection, or less karma, and so it may have seemed easier to be with the other person, but then they realized that their emotions weren't as strong and the other person could never love them like you love them, kind of thing. So for some of you that could have been the case. I became obsessed with you and it scared me. So yeah, this person felt intense attachment, intense emotions, a complete roller coaster. So yeah, it may have seemed safer for them to get with someone else where things weren't as intense. And there was, you know, if that happened, then there was definitely karma for them to learn with that other person, like they learned important lessons, or they learned to develop some aspect of their personality with that other person. Maybe learning to follow their heart rather than choosing fear as well, for some of them as well. But yeah, that they do get scared sometimes because they can't get you out of their head. They feel obsessed and it makes them feel all over the place. It can create like this feeling of a life or death situation. Like if they're worried that you're going to reject them or abandon them, then they fear that they can never get over that. And so their fears, I feel, is what was kind of controlling them a lot more in the past. But they've healed that for the most part now. They understand a lot of things. They may have had to experience losing you, and so in a sense that made them face their biggest fears, and now they've already faced it. That fear isn't as strong anymore. It makes them feel as though they may as well just go for it. They may as well put their all into this connection and follow their heart rather than following their fear. So let's look into these messages here. Will this person make a move? Will they reach out? What's going on? Hiding my feelings. Okay. So I feel this has been an ongoing thing within your connection, them hiding their feelings because they felt like they were so attached to you. They felt like you had a lot of power over them, and that scared them. Like they felt that their heart was in the palm of your hand and you could crush their heart. You could really break their heart. So interesting. Hiding their feelings. Scared. Yeah. They're scared of everything I just said. They're scared of abandonment, basically. They're scared that you're not going to love them, or you don't love them as much as they love you. They're scared that you're going to have so much power over them. If they allow themselves to be vulnerable. So, you know, for some of you, this person, I do feel that they are going to reach out, but they may still be very guarded still. They may test the waters. They may get in contact and kind of be indirect, like they may contact you about something totally different, or they may be kind of joking or not serious, but really it's like deep down they're testing the waters to see how you feel about them. They're trying to get their foot in the door without making it too obvious for some of them. Or some, they're just realizing that they were so scared of revealing their emotions that that's what caused a separation, because, you know, you couldn't wait around for this person forever. And they're realizing that now, and they want to start all over again. They want to express their truth. They want to be more open because, yeah, they're heartbroken about that separation. And they've realised how they contributed to that separation or things not working out. And, you know, I'm not trying to imply it was just them, but, you know, in this reading we're just looking at their energy. So, yeah, this person's really heartbroken about what's happened and about not being with you. They're definitely wanting that reconciliation. Overthinking, so yeah. Obsessive thoughts, overthinking. I feel like this person was overthinking in terms of worrying about if they got too close to you, would you truly love them, or would they mess up? Would they disappoint you? Are they good enough or not? Or, you know, they could be obsessing and overthinking, like, how do I reach out? What do I say? How do I confess my feelings without appearing to be weak, because they're afraid that you could have so much power over them? One final message. Panic. Wow, okay. So we've got scared, overthinking, panicking, heartbroken, hiding their feelings. Yeah, and that's right. Panic is over. I became obsessed with you and it scared me. So yeah, they panicked that you had such a hold on them. And so they may have been like that King of Swords and with a poker face, appearing to be cold and emotionless and really, really hiding their feelings. But it's like deep down, they've always wanted to be with you. They've always known that you're their soulmate. They've known that you're mirrors of each other. But I do feel you will be hearing from this person. Like I said, it may be indirect. For many of you, this person is still in a place of fear and panicking. They may panic that you're going to reject them if they reach out after what's happened. And so again, they may be indirect about it. And you know, it's not quite going to be how you want them to reach out and, you know, totally spill their truth to you. It's going to happen more slowly than that, but nonetheless, you're very much on this person's mind. They're thinking about you all the time, and you are going to be hearing from them. So please check out my other videos. I have tons on here about how does this person truly feel about you, what do they want to happen, what is going to happen between you. So please look at my playlists. And remember to check out my meditation, I Am Loved, I Receive Love. That is a meditation that allows you to really connect with your self-love on such a deep level that you see yourself through your soul family's eyes. You know, they always know your worth. They always know that you're lovable and that you deserve great love. And that meditation is all about getting into the right vibration to attract really great, divine, healthy love, relationship, connection. And thank you so much. Take care. Bye.